know what we do out here, CFL, baby.
That 74 in that,
Oh, you see what that is? That double low, that motherfucking Lincoln Town core.
74 Monte Carlo, baby. Yes. Happy boy.
Yes, baby, come fuck with me, 'cause we're tipping on these haters. Oh, got for life, that's what it is.
I'm BK. Everybody call me Dog. President of Compton for Life Car Club. One of the founders. We started this club in 1992. You know, back then, the guys that was into the club was basically into other things, and we all failed. We all went away for a while. I came back and started it back up. You know, now everything's legit, you feel me? Well, at the time, it was a crew that was from Compton at the time. And it was like people from different, you know, organizations. And we all that hung around each other, and we had love for one another. And we all was into the same thing. So we came with Compton for Life. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's where it originated from. Us being from different areas, but we was all homies that doing the same thing and was into the same thing. And we was all from Compton, so we was like, you know, let's start a car club. Let's do it. Man, I've been low riding, man, since like 83. So I don't even know how to add that many numbers up, homie. But 83, I think I got my first 64, no, I got my first 65 Chevy with the homie Rest in Peace Payback from Tragny. We was 15 years old. We went half on the car. And I wound up getting it from him. And from there, I think maybe a few months later, my uncle had a partner that was trying to get some money and had a 6'4" Chevy, a Super Sport. Man, I fell in love with it. That was my first Chevy, I want to say 83, man, 83. Yeah. Man, I done had over 10 64 Chevys, right? And out of all 10 of them, I think I had 4 of them cut. I used to gangbang out of 6'4" Chevys. You know what I'm saying? I should actually gangbang out of 6'4" Chevys, man. Literally, you could ask anybody that know me. When I first time I used to bang out them motherfuckers. My first cut one, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I fell in love. You know what I'm saying? I always liked the 64 Chevy, but when I first got my first cut one, I fell in love. I ain't never bought another. I take that back. I had a 62 that was handed down to me for a partner from me, of mine that I was real close to, named Reed. He was from Spooktown. Him and JJ, they was my partners, and they had love for me, and they handed me down a 62. But for as me ever purchasing a car, it always been 64 Chevy. That's my purchase. Probably dirt bikes. I love dirt bikes. I grew up on them. Okay. Maybe dirt bikes. I ride Harley as well, but dirt bikes. Okay. Right now, we probably got 30 active members. 30. And about 25 cars. Everybody ain't out yet, but 25 cars right now. Got my first front and back Chevy. I didn't know how to hit the switch. I just happened to come up on it. You know what I'm saying? And I was riding through Santana. One of the OG homeboys from Santana, Turtle, rest in peace. This the dude that taught me how to hit my switches. I always looked up to guys like that from Compton. Turtle, Gangster, Robert Earl, Wolf, JJ, Tweet, guys like that paved the way in this lowrider gang. Zeus, rest in peace. All these cats motivated me to do what I do now. But I was riding through Santana one day. I had just got this phone from Harley's. Everybody know Harley's used to cut everybody's car back. And I just picked my phone up from Harley's. I'm riding through the Tanner, and the homie Turtle, rest in peace, stopped me and asked me, let me see what you got. I didn't even know how to hit the switch, homie. I was like, big homie, I don't even know how to hit the switch. He told me to bag this motherfucker up. At the time, they was hanging on Spring Street. I had a partner named Rudy Newton, and Rodney Newton. Turtle used to hang over their house. That was like his it's second family. You know what I'm saying? It's other family from his family. And I backed up in the driveway, and he hopped it for me. I couldn't believe it, that my car got up like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, let me show you. He showed me how to hop. He told me, man, go to the house, put this motherfucker on the grass, and do what I just told you. I went home and I did that, man. And that's when, back in the day, that's when everybody was going to Cerritos, to the skate depot. And man, that Saturday, I was at the skate depot swinging. You feel me? I never forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? That was 87. Wrong way. I don't really got no hell of a memorable situation. Now, Crenshaw, that's another thing. Crenshaw, World on Wheels, the Prince Club, now stuff like that, that's another story. I hopped against somebody from Harlem 30s. He's resting in peace right now. His name is D. Cool guy. We hopped up in World on Wheels, man.
Okay.
And we betted some money. And I beat him. It wasn't him that sore loser. It was a lot of his homeboys that was bagging him that was sore losers. And they didn't want to pay me my money that we betted. And it almost turned ugly. But he was a real cat. Making a long story short, before it got ugly, they wound up paying me my money. But it was memorable for me because at that time, I was like one of the king of the shows. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was like I didn't back down from nobody. I didn't lose to nobody. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I didn't lose to nobody. Shout out, man. Shout out to nephew, BennBlazin, CFLs. All day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
AJ in the color, CFL on the plaque. Lonnie in the town car, you know it's intact. Deep.
Didn't even know you had the house shoes on, the corduroys, the OG slippers.
That thing raised up. The homie Petey got the white girl with the blue eyes. Big body lack when it rides, it rides. This a brotherhood, so it's all one love. Got our queens 10 toes down, backing us up. Yeah.